How is it going on, everybody? Welcome back to my podcast. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we have already talked about lists in Python, right? Now we are talking about dictionaries in Python, right? So we are in section 2, data structures. So let's get started. Example, dictionary. Let me tell you, dictionaries. What do you mean by dictionaries? Dictionaries at least share the following characteristics. Both are mutable, both are dynamic, they can grow and shrink as they needed, right? Both can be nested. A list can contain another list. A dictionary can contain another dictionary. A dictionary can also contain a list and vice versa, right? Dictionaries differ from lists primarily in how elements are accessed. List elements are accessed by the position in the list via indexing, whereas dictionary elements are accessed via keys. Okay, so defining a dictionary. Dictionaries are Python's implementation of data structure that is more generally known for an associate array. A dictionary consists of a collection of key value pairs. Each key value pair maps the key to its associated value. You can define a dictionary by enclosing a comma-separated list of key value pairs in curly braces. So you can define a dictionary by enclosing a comma-separated list of key value pairs in curly braces. A colon separates each key from its associated value. For example, this is the syntax of dictionary, right? D is equals to key value pair. This is key value pairs, right? Separated by colon. Okay, here's a quick dictionary mapping. Okay, dictionary mapping location to MLB team. Okay, here's the MLB team, and Colorado, Boston, Minnesota, Milwaukee, Seattle. Okay, so in Colorado we have Rockies, Boston Red Sox, Minnesota Twins, Milwaukee Brewers, Seattle Mariners. Dictionary mapping location to MLB team, right? So here's an example, right? You can also construct a dictionary with the built-in dictionary function. The argument to dictionaries should be a sequence of key value pairs, right? A list of tuples works well for this. For example, D is equal to dictionary and we have key value pair here, and similarly MLB team can then also be defined this way. MLB team is equal to dictionary Colorado Rockies, Boston Red Sox, Minnesota Twins, Milwaukee Brewers, Seattle Mariners, and so on. If the key values are simple strings, they can be specified as keyword arguments. So here is yet another way to define MLB team. So that is MLB team, dictionary Colorado Rockies, Boston Red Sox, Minnesota Twins, and Milwaukee Brewers, and finally Seattle Mariners. Once you have defined a dictionary, you can display its contents, the same as you can do for a list. All three of the definitions shown above appear as follows when displayed, right? Type MLB team, class dictionary. Okay, the MLB team type is class dictionary type, right? So okay, so MLB team Colorado Rockies, Boston Red Sox, Minnesota Twins, Milwaukee Brewers, Seattle Mariners. The entries in the dictionary display in the order they were defined, but that is relevant when it comes to retrieving them. The entries in the dictionary display in the order they were defined, but that is irrelevant when it comes to retrieving them. Dictionary elements are not accessed by numerical index, right? MLB team 1, this is wrong, you will get error. Okay, accessing dictionary values. Of course, dictionary values must be accessible somehow. If you don't get them by index, then how can you get them? A value is retrieved from a dictionary. by specifying its corresponding key in square brackets, right? So MLB team Minnesota Twins, right? This is how you can access the data from this, right? So this is how MLB team Colorado, you get Rockies, right? So if you refer to a key that is not in the dictionary, Python raises an exception. MLB team Toronto, there's an exception, right? So adding an entry to opposition to an existing dictionary is also possible. Let's get it started. Okay, so let's dive into code and you will get more understanding after doing real projects. So let's get it started. Until then, let's take a break.
Are you ready to dive into the fascinating world of Pythonista? In this YouTube channel, we explore what it means to be a Pythonista, uncovering the secrets of Python programming, and delving into the art of crafting elegant solutions with this versatile language. Join us on this exciting journey as we embrace the power of Python. Subscribe to iKHOMKODES today and embark on a journey of discovery and innovation.
So welcome back after the short commercial break. Okay, dictionaries in Python. A dictionary in Python is a data structure that stores the value in key value fields. Yeah. Okay, dictionaries. Let's say dictionary.py. Dictionary.py. Okay, this is iKHOMKODES. And I am iKHOM as an instructor, Python instructor for this video series. Okay, a dictionary in Python, right? Dictionary in Python. When you hear the word dictionary, you need to be familiar with key value fields, right? Because dictionary allows us to use these key value fields. Right, as you can see from the example I have given you, right? Data is stored in key value fields in dictionaries, which makes it easier to find values, right? So without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, let's try to understand dictionaries in Python with an example, right? Okay, so we have MLB team, right? MLB team is equals to something just like that. Okay, so what you need to do is a key value field, right? When you hear the word dictionary, you need to keep in mind that it is a key value field, right? So let's get it started. Let's say we have settle, and this is a key, whereas I have mariners. Similarly, in Milwaukee we have Brewers, right? Similarly for Minnesota, it is famous with Twins, and in Boston is famous for Red Sox, something like that, right? Colorado is famous for Rockets, Rockies. We have 5 key value fields here. So this MLB team with 5 key value field mapping. Okay, dictionary mapping location to MLB team. This is dictionary mapping location to MLB team. Okay, so you can also construct a dictionary with a built-in dictionary function, right? Just like this syntax, right? This is the syntax, built-in dictionary function, right? D is equal to dictionary, and you need to enter or place the key value fields here. right? That's it. So once you have defined a dictionary, you can display its content. Okay, you have now created a dictionary. Now you can display the contents in this dictionary. How can you? Okay, so let's save it and let's try to print MLBT, right? Print MLBT, and let's see the content in the MLBT. Yeah, you got it. Seattle Mariners, Milwaukee Brewers, Minnesota Twins, Boston Red Sox, Colorado with Rockies, right? This is how you can make use of Python dictionary. Okay, the entries in the dictionary display in the order they were defined, right? In the same order they were defined. First, you have defined Seattle at Mariners. The first key value here we just defined was Seattle and Mariners, so it is displayed at first position, and similarly Colorado Rockies at the last position. Yeah, there's a difference between list and dictionary, because in list the elements can be accessed using numerical index, but in dictionary we cannot access the elements using numerical index, right? For example, if you try to print, okay, let's say MLB team using index, if you try to let's say 1 index, if you try to give the index and on this code, then you get a error, right? So key error, which is not possible, right? So perhaps you will still like to sort your dictionary. If that's the case, then check out sorting of Python dictionary key value pairs. Dictionary elements are not accessed by numerical index. You need to know this, right? So how can you access the values? Accessing dictionary values, in this case an error, that is key error. Key error is displayed here, right? Because this is not gonna work. Okay, so how can you access dictionary values? Do you have any idea? Of course, dictionary elements must be accessible somehow. If you don't get them by index, then how? How do you get them? A value is retrieved from a dictionary by specifying its corresponding key in square brackets, right? So you can simply retrieve the value from a dictionary by specifying its corresponding key in square brackets. So this is how you can do. Okay, for example, print MLB team, and you need to specify corresponding key for the value that you want. Suppose you are going to get Brewers, then you need to keep the key. This is key and this is value, right? This key, Milwaukee, right? So you need to give this value Milwaukee, right? I don't know how it pronounced, but I'm trying my best. Okay, let's run it, and you got it, right? This is how you can do. Previously we got an error because this is slightly different than list, right? We cannot access the value by giving numerical index, but we can access the value of the dictionary by using key, right? This is how you can access the elements of a dictionary. Let's try to give another key, that is Boston, and you need to get what? Red Sox. Does it work? Press and save. Okay, then run it. Yeah, you got it, Red Sox, right? This is how you can access the values in dictionary, right? Okay, Another thing, if you refer to a key that is not in the dictionary, Python raises an exception. For example, okay, so if you give another value that is not defined in this section, right, in this dictionary, if you try to refer to a key that is not defined in the dictionary, that is not in the dictionary, and then Python raises an exception. For example, if you try to give the value like pokra, right? So if you save it and let's run it, then it throws an exception, right? Pokra is not in this dictionary. Yeah. Did you get it? Yeah. Pokra is not in the MLB team, baseball team, right? Because Pokra is not famous for baseball. United States is famous for baseball. So later in the future, maybe Nepal will also be famous for baseball. I don't know. If the American immigrate to our country Nepal, then perhaps it will be famous for baseball, right? So let's try with another value that is not defined, right? For example, Toronto. Okay, let's run it. Still we got an error because Toronto is not in this dictionary. MLB baseball team dictionary, right? Yeah, that's another thing that you need to know, that we can add entry, right? Adding an entry to an existing dictionary is possible, right? It is simply a matter of assigning a new key and value, right? You need to assign a new key and value, then you can enter. You can make entry of the new MLB team here, right? So let's get it started. Okay, let's try to add an entry to this dictionary. We just want to print it, right? Okay, MLB team by, okay, let's enter Kansas City with team Royals. Is this right? Maybe it's then something's wrong here. I don't know. MLB team serial or something like that. Okay, so let's try to run this code. Hit enter and you got an error because there's something wrong. Let's try it just like this. So the MLB team, let's define it. MLB team Kansas City. I'm having a bit problem here because it will be cool if you try to code it on Jupyter Notebook, right? So let's forget it for now. Okay, so let's add a new entry that is Kansas City with Royals. Then after that you can print MLB team, right? MLB team, baseball team. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams over here, and after the insertion of this new team you will get 6 teams. Let's see. Okay, let's see if it works or not. Run code. Okay, you got it. Seattle Mariners, Milwaukee Brewers, Minnesota Twins, Boston is famous for Red Sox Club, Colorado Rockies, Kansas City Royals. New entry, right? Entry of the Royals in this dictionary. Yeah, you got it, right? This is how you can add a new entry, right? Another thing, you can also update the entry, right? You can just assign a new value to an existing key, right? So how can you? For example, in Seattle we want Mariners to be replaced by Seahawks. So in order to do that, you can simply MLB team with Kansas City. With Seattle. We are going to replace Mariners with Seahawks, right? New MLB team that is trying to defeat Mariners, replace Mariners, right? So let's have it and run it. Okay, it has been updated. I just see, right? This is how you can update the new team, right? You can update the dictionary. All you need to do is just assign a new value, right? This is new team, that is a new value to this existing settle that is key, right? So okay, now one of the team has to be eliminated from this dictionary, right? How can you eliminate that team, that club, right? So let's try it. In order to delete, you can simply type delete MLB team we have a key. Okay, settle has to be eliminated now, right? Because it lost a lot of games. Unfortunately, it has to be eliminated. So let's save it and run it. Yeah, now the settle has gone. Settle has been eliminated. This is how you can delete an entry using del statements, right? That is delete statements, specifying the key to delete. All right, this is the key that we want to eliminate from this MLB team, so it has been deleted. That's it. Yeah, we'll be discussing more in the coming future as well, right? Until then, let's wrap it for today. I just need to have a break and maybe grab some coffee. Yeah, until then, happy coding. Goodbye. See you in the next episode.